All right. It's time for this. After all my recent upgrades, I have determined, especially after removing these bees, it's time to do something about the way this looks. Not long ago, I built that building out there thinking, oh, I'll build my house. It's too dang big. But there's going to be a shipping port, and so that'll probably be a government building or marketplace, or we'll figure something to do with that. Some kind of mall. I don't know. Not going to be my house. Too dang big. Plus, I've been living here the entire time. This cave has slowly expanded. And so now, today, I already kind of got a quick start. I took the andesite off the bottom, and I'm just going to put copper bars there. I think that's going to look better. And I'm going to, you can see up above, I'm matching the andesite with that building over there. I'm going to carry this around the base of this building and sort of reconfigure it. And I've decided I'm going to remove that dirt, and I'm going to connect this all as one big building. And it's going to have another level, or maybe even two up here. And this is going to be my actual house. I just think that's going to look so much better. So, my building process, my creative process, I don't have a plan. I don't know what it's going to look like. I've got a basic idea. I've got some thoughts. And I'm just going to try it out. So, I may build, take it apart, and rebuild a couple times. You never know. And, so... before I get started, I'm going to put away a few things, grab a couple things that I need. Yeah, so let's see. That goes in there. Got some andesite. Bit of stone. Should grab some of the smooth stone too. Need to label that. Very noisy place. So, the first thing I am going to do let's just get rid of this dirt and see what we got here. Oh, careful, got lava. Oh my. This has proven to be a little more difficult than I thought, but I'm just going to keep working at it and trust the process. This needs to be moved here. Okay, this might get me back on track. I've got to figure out the ceiling height too. I want to match the roof up, but I'm having an issue with the ceiling height, so we'll see where that goes. Okay. Lots to do when it comes to the details now. Alright, I'll start with the outside. The outside should be pretty easy to detail. I just gotta make it look like all the rest of it. Gonna need some of those. Meanwhile, I can put this away. Things for now. Better grab some dirt. Thanks, buddy. So, I don't think it's gonna hurt. Gonna hurt at all to get one of these guys on the corner. I'll let it grow its own for a minute. Now. So, this structure is really coming together. Oh, too far. Try that again. I don't even have feather falling boots anymore. I broke them twice. Messing around with that iron farm. That should do it. Do I need to do that? Oh my gosh, I need my boots. Alright, so there's that. Toss some bone meal in here. Good place to have it on hand. And I need to look around in here, so I should continue some of the same feeling. Makes me want to grab some copper ore. Blaze rods. Gets me every time. Need to go to the Nether. This is storage. This is the storehouse. This is the warehouse. Planning. I mean, it all happens here. Got some sleeping quarters. And then, what's this? That's the thing I gotta figure out. What is this? It's kind of like the main, like, planning and meeting room. Could also be some farms in there. I don't know. What is that building? And there you have it. My new base, which was my old base. I had a lot of fun with this. In the end, it turned out really good. I couldn't have told you this is what it was going to look like when it was done. Even though it's not drastically different, it's just much, much bigger. Much, much bigger. You can see from the outside how much bigger. And I love the addition of the copper golems. It just gives my base so much life. You just got little guys going to work in there. But we slimmed down that fireplace and chimney. It was pretty dang big. Too big. Matched up the roofs real good. Give us a nice big open space. And then we've got our copper golems working for us. So this is going to be my refrigerator, of course. Some of the items will probably change as to what's in there. Right now, that was kind of what I had in my inventory that was food related, so I slapped it up there. Notice the very top and all the chicken. Like, I would actually rather have steak. I take steak with me when I go on long journeys, but the chicken is just so cheap. It's a great way to heal my tools. It's a great way to get some chicken. And I also get feathers. So in the end, when I harvest these guys, you probably saw that I just tossed the chicken and the feathers in these barrels, and they flow down here. They're not sorted. You're supposed to. Interesting. Did they get stuck somewhere? I'll investigate that. I must have already got them all out. I mean, crazy. Anyway, they come on down here, and then I can take them from there and send them this way down to the village tower to trade the feathers and the raw chicken. So I'll just have plenty of cooked chicken on hand, and then I can trade the raw chicken. Like, he's probably bored. He doesn't have a lot to sort. So I went with 3 levels of these guys while I was building. I was not sure how to do it. But being able to climb the glowberries is a game changer. So I'm just going to use the glowberries to climb up to that top to get the chicken. Everything else I can reach from the ground, so it works out perfectly. These are little sleeping quarters, and you get 4 barrels to put stuff. I mean, I could put like some shelves and stuff on the wall, but I think the barrels are sufficient. And then you have the upper room. There is more that sort of needs to be done to fill in the space of this room. But this is good enough for now. And what I like the most about this is when you're up here on my tree farm, next to the farm, it doesn't look like much, right? It's it's not a very... I mean, it's even hidden by these 3 little trees because it's such a small building, right? I mean, how awesome is that? It's like the tip of the iceberg. And I might cover these up with grass. We'll see. We're going to see how I treat this. But this is going to be a little bit different. It's either going to somehow combine together for a better look, or just straight up get covered up with grass. But you walk into this unsuspecting building, and even from here you can't quite tell how much building is actually here. You have to see it from out there. So, little window here is a nice touch. Same thing with the little back door. I realized I made it longer. I made it a longer path to get to these doors, but I think this looks good. And so for that reason, I put in a little back door, just a little private entrance. But anyway, it's been awesome showing this to you. I hope you enjoyed the process. It's been a lot of fun. There's still a lot more to do in this world. I look forward to sharing it all with you if you like. So thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful day. And you can't tell right now because this is a jungle biome, but it's Christmas time. So Merry Christmas, everybody. And Happy New Year. I plan on doing my first ever live stream New Year's Day. Feel free to pop in, check that out. I don't expect there to be anybody at all watching. I'm a very, very tiny channel. But if you want to see more, you know where to find me. Goodbye.